上次玩到要跟老板打了是吧？不过我挺赞同老板说的话的，就是那个大老板，那老板就说，感觉他就被自己国家背叛了，然后自己的家庭分崩离析，因为哲学家之间的斗争。其实吧，现在是19年12月份，从过去到现在，人们依然因为宗教跟政治的原因互相斗争。其实这是非常悲惨的，非常非常悲惨的一件事情。就我们这个伪装那么好用吗？那件非常悲惨的事情。哎，等等，我换这个 Sorrow 的服装，看会不会好用。对，所以有时候我非常不喜欢因为政治跟宗教就把两个人弄得有矛盾，你知道吗？所以吧，有时候我还是会，哇，你这个你很厉害啊你！你这枪还很厉害啊！镜头还不能换，镜头是固定视角。还不能把它弄倒。哇，这个怎么打啊？我有什么枪啊？我什么枪都没有。哎呦，那蹲上没什么用哎。我怀疑是因为我穿了这个衣服，他听不见我的声音，因为我这件衣服是 Sorrow 的衣服，好像听说 Sorrow 的衣服是不会有声音的。吃点东西。哇，你这枪真的又被他弄倒了，这好伤啊！这个视角根本就看不见他。你要拼枪是吧？我就给你拼枪。但我快死了呀！哎呦！ 枪都被他卸了。这干嘛？这是？我枪真的被他卸了。在那儿。我这样不能，哎，死了已经，太难打了这个。就这样死了啊。只要每次引诱他过来就行了。这样也能打到他。对，只要引诱他过来，然后反击他的那个 CQC 就行。然后就这样就干掉了。干掉了。诀窍是在他抓你的时候，头上会有个感叹号，然后你按住圈，然后你就会反击他的那个进展，然后你就会把他撂倒。
Or should I say, Snake? You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it. There's only room for one boss and one snake.
所以我要摁吗？我要摁它就死了呀？哎，我不用摁啊。我现在可以控制吗？摁了也没用啊。这谁的视角啊？这是他身体里面那条蛇。食蛇者难道就是这个意思吗？估计这蛇代表的是可能是指他身上的伤痕，这个伤痕是一种被割裂的伤痕。难道蛇书食蛇者就是要把这个蛇被割裂的伤痕复原的这个意思吗？
Ready to go, Snake? Are you okay? Snake?
Yeah.
I told you you could trust me.
「怎么回事？又来？哦，又是阿瑟兰。
Ocelot! We're not done yet! Damn!
装备都没了。 这已经晕过去了啊？哦，没有。
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Not good!
你们两个在干嘛？现在？
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it. Eva!
这都没子弹，太搞笑了。
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
这我都没看呢，我也没听清楚。
What's your name?
Snake.
No. Not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
真的假的呀？
John. Plain name.
John Doe 吗
I won't forget it. Come on.
这要干嘛？选这个？哎，这样选的这个画面太糟糕了吧，弄的。我不知道会不会死啊？我就死了呗。
It's a blank. Oh, that was fun.
不是你到底怎么回事儿？你真的是不是就是 Adam？
Till we meet again, John.
那你过来的意义是干嘛呢？哦，好好打一次是吧？
Give me a hand! Whoa! Come on, pull up!
那你阿斯拉过来把我们的飞机搞坏是什么意思？
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Oh no, Migs! There's no way out. What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on.
Locked on target. I got towed.
You were great, Eva.
Huh?
Thanks.
Bulk 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Bulk 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Bulk 19, do you copy? Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
啊，取消了是吗？
Look! The Migs are turning back! Woo!
赫鲁晓夫突然把这个命令给取消了。
Well done, Snake.
The MiG's disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
存档。这时候存什么档？哦，应该是通关存档。 这放的是101.7吗？
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
为什么他们还不换衣服呢？
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation? Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
Open your heart and smile for me. You're not the only one afraid to fall in love. Dance with me again and wipe this away.
这个爵士乐放的还挺好。
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge.
他把哲学家遗产带走了吗？他应该是把哲学家遗产拿走了吧？
I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA.
I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army.
你是解放军的。
I tricked you. And I'm sorry.
可以，可以。伟大的人民解放军不错。怪不得你有中国的枪啊！
The philosophers still exist in China too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The 2 NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgin, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the legacy, and also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind.
两弹一星。
But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgin couldn't tell the difference. But she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you. But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live.
怎么又回到第一代的主题来了？
Snake, listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
所以老板是一个真正的士兵。
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
哎，你这家伙！哎，这是你的幻觉吗？
Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Vulcan inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Vulcan's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Vulcan fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss, and that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive, and she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given, and she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her.
这手术可以理解她呀。
Was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart.
所以你要活下去是吗？
Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
这谁的视角？这是？这是我的视角是吗？这是个好战士。哦，那个哲学家会变成了爱国者 ，Fox 变成 Foxhound 啊，然后就是复制 Big Boss 的 project 那个项目，1972年，然后 Big Boss 之子出生了。
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed. Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake.
真的假的？
Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting.
合金装备
It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system. Perhaps it might just come in handy someday. Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew
我
that
就
I
知道
was Adam.
我知道
Of course, I'm always at the CIA's disposal. Mr. Director.
他果然是美国人，他果然是 Adam， 我早就猜到了。这个对话跟一代最后那个奥萨拉对话一模一样，一模一样。所以最后还是各个政权，还是为了拿这个钱，还有这些 其实真的你在现在哪个国家你有了钱，你有了先进武器，那肯定就更强啊，对吧？新的左轮哦，还有爱国者机枪、相机，还有绿色的脸装，有各种，还有苏联共产党，为什么没有中国呢？这么花哨的吗？参考党。我怀疑这个阿索拉他背后其实的人真的就是那帮爱国者，之前叫哲学家，现在叫爱国者。